I've got like sunlight on this side and then this, oh, I can see dots. Hello and welcome to this channel. I am Danny May. I am an actor. If you've already seen my videos, you'll probably know that. I made this channel like, I don't even know how many years ago. I'd say like 5 years ago now I made this channel, and I used to make videos on here, but we don't talk about them. I used to say I'm going to do a video every Saturday, and I ended up making 2 videos in like 2 years. My life. I never really knew what to do with this channel. I kind of wanted it to be a theme, especially because it's like under my name and stuff. So after I moved to Manchester, I was like, okay, I want to start my YouTube channel up again. And then I started doing courses and like acting, show reels and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it an acting channel. To kick this off, I thought I'd do a little get to know me, but an actor's edition. So I asked people on Facebook and Twitter to ask me some questions about my acting experiences, like, and just acting in general, really. I did get quite a few questions on Facebook and Twitter, which is lovely. And they're really good. They're actually really good questions as well. I'm just literally going to say this now. I have not thought any of them through. So anything that I answer is literally just coming straight off the top of my head, so brilliant. Anyway, without further ado, let's just crack on into it and get answering some questions. The first question I got was from Erica. She asked 2 questions, but someone asked the same, like the second question, the same question, so I'm gonna include them in the video, obviously. But she asked, when did you know you wanted to be an actor? Girl, by the way, I have a thing of questions here because my memory is terrible and I'm using my phone to film, so I can't bother going and get my laptop. Anyway, enough about that. I knew I wanted to be an actor when I was, oh wow, I literally don't even know. It's been all my life, really. Literally been all my life. I don't remember ever having another career choice. Like, I just always grew up knowing what I wanted and knowing, you know, the path that I wanted to take in life. I think my first experience being on stage, I was like 4 or 5, and apparently I wasn't able to get off the stage. I just loved it. I mean, obviously I can't remember this, but yeah, apparently it was hard to get me off stage because I was like, oh my god, there's so many people and they're all clapping for me. But yeah, I literally, apart from the, you know, the usual wanting to be a princess when I was like 3 years old, I'd say literally all my life, I think I was born with the gene to do it. Yeah, pretty much since I flew out into this world. Wow, did I just use that expression? Nothing's ever been different. It's been my goal forever. The next question is from Matt, and he asked 2 questions. And the first one is, if I could work with one director, who would I want it to be? Obviously, Tim Burton. I think I love his work. I think he's a genius. Steven Spielberg is an absolute genius. I loved Gary Marshall's work as well. That's 3 people. One off the top of my head, I'd probably say out of all of them, I don't know. This is hard. Steven Spielberg. Yeah. There we go. I just realised he asked 3 questions, not 2. Matt, you're killing me. Okay, so the second question out of 3 is one actor you'd love to work with. Oh, I'm gonna do like a male actor and a female actor just because priorities. Male actor, I'd love to work with like Ryan Reynolds or something like that. I just think he's hysterical. Or Will Smith, Johnny Depp. I don't know. Female, oh dear. No, that's where we struggle. Female. That's hard, dude. That's hard. I'd say female actress, I'd have to say, is, oh god. Do I have to choose just one? There's so many people that I love. I'd say like at the top of my list, it's someone like Merritt Weaver. Like, I just think she's incredible, like beyond talented. So yeah, maybe Merritt Weaver, I'd say, is like at the top of my list at the moment. But there's literally so many. It's like Sandra Bullock, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and like Jennifer Aniston I'd love to work with. I'm thinking Hollywood now. That's like, wow. Obviously Meryl Streep. You said one. I gave you my answer. The third question is my favourite book. Please don't hate me, but I don't read. I haven't read a book since I was in school. And when I was in school, all I used to read was like Jacqueline Wilson books. So, I mean, they're amazing though, come on. I literally haven't read a book in years. The only books that I've read are like autobiographies and stuff like that. But I can't get into books at all. And I wish I could, like, I wish I could just pick up a book and like really get into it and, you know, but my imagination just ain't there. It's annoying because I can imagine scenarios, like if I'm reading something that's made up, but it's only short, I can imagine what's going on. But if it's a whole ass book, I'm like, I had my attention span just ain't there. That moment when you can't even read your own handwriting. That voice break, hello. Who is that? Oh, Karen, hi. I can't read my writing, it's bad. So Karen asked 2 questions, and the first one is, if I could remake any film, which film would it be? Now, here's where we get serious. I really don't agree with remakes. I feel like just stop it. Do you know what I mean? Any film that I love that's been remade has turned out to be absolutely terrible. I just, you know, come up with some new ideas. I just really don't like remakes at all. I'm completely against them, to be honest. It's just like, why take something, say like if it's a classic film, why take a classic film and then ruin it, really? Why not just stick with the classics? I remember when they remade Beaches. You know what? I'm still angry about it. I'm genuinely fuming about it. Beaches is like one of my favourite films. I absolutely adore it. And I heard about the remake that was happening and I was just like, why? Why are they doing this? But at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch it because I want to see if it's actually good, which I knew it wouldn't be. But I wanted to see if it, you know, what it was like and how different it was to the original. And I spent, how many hours was it? Well, it was like the same length as the first one, I think. But wow, why would they do that? The second question she asked is, if someone was to play you and your mum in a movie, who would you have? I have not thought these questions through. I don't know. I can't really go off looks because I don't look like anyone. I mean, I'm only 22, so do we have to be realistic about this? Ugh. Maybe, I don't know. Everyone always says I look like Natalie Dormer, but I think she's like nearly 40. But she does look really young, so yeah, maybe she could play me in a movie. Obviously it has to be someone British, because hello. Yeah, let's go realistic, and I'll say Natalie Dormer. Just ignore the age gap. It could probably work. My mum, ooh, has to be someone short. Julie Walters. There we go. Mum, you played by Julie Walters in my film. The next question is from Heather, and she asked, who do I look up to actor-wise, and how and why do they inspire me? Oh, that's a lot. I literally look up to so many people, it's crazy. The first person actor-wise I ever looked up to, I think I was like 7 or 8, and that was Sandra Bullock. And she, you know, she still does mean a lot to me because of, like, I grew up with her movies. And yeah, I think she's an incredible actress, both in drama and comedy, and just anything she's in, I'm like, hello, goddess. I literally have a whole list of actors that I just absolutely adore. But I'd say because of the fact that I literally grew up with her films, I'd have to say Sandra Bullock. I think it was like mainly her as well that got me into, like, okay, taking it seriously and wanting to properly get into the industry. Even though I'm not, I don't really do comedy. I can do comedy because that's literally all I did in college. I mean, I literally, I adore comedy. I love doing comedy. But I just feel like I'm more towards the serious side of it. So like serious scripts and stuff like that. I love doing it. It's like a therapy for me, I guess. If you're, because I'm not really one to show my emotions quite openly. So I guess if you've got like a build up of emotion you don't really realise, and then you go into doing a scene, a script, whatever you're doing, and it's intense and there's a lot of emotion being portrayed, then it's kind of like a therapy, because you're just like literally getting it all out. And yeah, I don't even know how that fitted into the subject. Last question is from Chloe, and she asks, favourite acting experience so far? Well, you know what, I haven't had any, like, many professional experiences, like paid work basically, but I do a lot of courses in Manchester. My friend runs the courses, she's absolutely incredible, and at the end of every course, a casting director or a casting assistant or whoever will come in and watch you, and it's like a mock audition. So anytime I've been there, it's just been an incredible experience, and I've performed for literally some amazing people, and for some people that I thought I'd never get the opportunity to perform in front of, which I'm really grateful for. And it's, you know, it's really boosted my confidence. I've been doing courses there for 2 years now, and it's just, from when I started to where I am now, like acting wise, I'm genuinely just so shocked. Because I came from a theatre background, I was trained in theatre, so I went pretty much straight from theatre, like coming out of theatre, to doing screen. And then it's because it's a screen course, it's like a screen training course. So I went straight from doing theatre to going into screen training, so I am now officially trained in both, which is fabulous. The only professional experience I've had is I was an extra on Emmerdale last year, for a night shoot for a big storyline. And if you know me, Emmerdale is just everything to me, and it is genuinely one of the main goals in my life, is to be on that show, and, you know, to have a good part, have a main part in it. So I was on that last year. It was, like I said, it was a night shoot. It was incredible. The night before, I was in Cardiff and I was out with friends, and we didn't get back till like 2 in the morning, and I was like, oh shit, I have like a 10 a.m. train, and then I've got to get to Leeds by 6. So that was a fun experience. Luckily I wasn't hungover, I was just very tired, and I was like, okay, just sleep on the train, do what you can, you have a night shoot, come on girl, it's 12 hours, you got this. Because it was a 12-hour shoot. And then I got there, and I was wide awake, obviously, because I was like, oh my days, I'm in the Emmerdale studios, hello, this is incredible. And I was surrounded by obviously other extras. I made a lot of new friends. The cast and crew who were working that night were just absolutely incredible, because it was an absolutely freezing cold night. It was, oh god, I think it was something like -5, something like that night. It was very cold. Everyone was very cold. It literally peaked at about, I'd say 1 a.m, 2 a.m, something like that, and I was just like, oh my days, I've never been so cold in my life. But you know what? It was fine. It's all part of it, and I loved it. Yeah, the actors that we worked with that night were, you know, constantly making sure that we were okay and that we were warm enough, which we weren't. I don't think anyone was. But it, you know, that everyone was just so lovely, and we were well looked after. And the food was good, hello. But yeah, that was a really good experience, because I like I said, I've been wanting to do Emmerdale since I was a kid, because I grew up with it. So yeah, I'd love to be on that show properly. That's my dream. Any Emmerdale course that comes up, I'm like, hello, there you go, here's my money, we're doing this. So yeah, that's me, that's the questions done. Thank you everyone who asked me a question. I hope you all learn a little bit more about me, and like I said, I want this channel to be based on acting, and I really want to get my YouTube up and running again, instead of just posting like, you know, acting clips here and then. I actually want to film. So I guess this was a good start to kick it off. So yeah, thank you so much for the questions, and thank you for watching, and I should hopefully be posting more content soon. Just want to get some ideas. I do have like some ideas rolling around in my head of what I want to put out. It's just basically like a lot of advice and stuff, because I want to, as well as trying to help myself in the industry, I want to help other people who are thinking of going into the industry, and just kind of acknowledge them a little bit. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. What was that?